Hey guys, your favorite type 1 diabetic Jurassic Park collector here. A little more crispy than usual because I was at Busch Gardens. But anyway, today we're going to be taking a look at some of my recent additions to my Jurassic Park collection. So I hope you guys will stay tuned and check it out. And make sure you guys leave a like and a comment on the video, and make sure to subscribe to the channel if you want more awesome, somewhat subpar content from a 18-year-old recording in his parents' house. Anyway, without further ado, let's do this.
First up today is the Dino Escape Rhamphorhynchus. Yes, I know this isn't Dominion, but I bought it on the same shopping trip, so I'm throwing it in the video. So this is the Rhamphorhynchus. Pretty cool little guy, looks like a little flying gremlin. It's from the Dino Escape line, the 2021 line. Here's the back of the box. I don't have the entire wave. I have the Sharingosaurus, but I don't have the Mononychus or the Raptor. Here is the little booger out of his package, and I gotta say, I'm very glad I picked this guy up. He looks very cool. I like pterosaurs. They're one of my favorites now to collect. Every time I see one, I try and snag it. But this guy looks like he'd like bite your finger off, so he's cool. Here he is in a more flying position. I don't hang my pterosaurs from the ceiling. I know some people do. I don't. I may eventually. Here it is with the Sharingosaurus, which is the other figure from its line. Both of these are great figures. This line, probably one of the best of the Dino Escape lines. Here's the scan code if you want to scan that in the Jurassic World Facts app. By all means, go ahead and do it. Here it is next to some of the other pterosaurs. Here's the first one I ever got, the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom Dimorphodon. And then we've got it next to the Primal Attack Pteranodon here. Pretty cool. And then we got the Primal Attack Tapahara. I probably said that one wrong. Yeah, the Rhamphorhynchus is a little small little guy. Here it is next to a human figure. It's pretty cool. I'm only missing the Quetzal, but as soon as I get the Dominion one, I will put up a size comparison. Alright, finally the Dominion figures, what you're here to watch for. This is the Ferocious Pack Miragia. Here it is in the box. First, I kind of thought all these new Ferocious Pack figures looked god-awful. Now that I've got them in hand, they're all really, really good. I have the entire wave. I bought the entire wave because that's just how much I liked all of these guys. So here's the Miragia out of its box. This thing is super derpy and I love it. It looks like a turtle. You can also open its mouth, which is really cool. It's really a first for any of the Herbivore figures that are like this. It's the first stegosaur that can open its mouth. It's got these big old white long spikes on the side, so if it gets attacked, it can use those. But it can, like, roar. I mean, it can't make noise, but it looks like it's screaming at something. The scan code is well hidden on this one. You lift up one of the sets of plates, and then there's the scan code. So I think that's pretty cool. I've got some of the other stegosaurids. Here it is next to the Chilingosaurus. This one's a pretty good figure as well. Got a bad paint job, but a good figure. Here it is next to Pierce the Kentrosaurus. This is a great stegosaurid figure. And last, but certainly not least, we've got it here next to the Stegosaurus. Stegosaurus dwarfs this thing. And then we have it next to good old John Hammond here. So it's smaller than the human. Anyway, that's going to be it for the Miragia. Moving on to the next figure. Alright, here's the Ferocious Pack Dsungaripterus. This dude's pretty cool. At first, I really did not like him. But here he is, the Dsungaripterus. I hope I'm saying that right in the box. It is a pterosaur, and it looks kind of bad from this angle. But once we get it out of the box, you'll see how I absolutely fell in love with this guy. Alright. So here he is. Look at how goofy this dude is, man. He looks so goofy. I love it. I know some people complain like, oh, the dinosaurs look all cartoony and stuff. These guys don't look cartoony. They just look goofy and like fun. They're fun. He's got some nice paint on him. He's got a really cool crest and a cool curved beak. Here it is in like a flying pose. Kind of looks like he's dying, but you know. Here's a Dsungaripterus sitting next to a human figure. If I were to stand him straight up, he'd be taller than the human. Here's the trapdoor scan code. It's a little weird. Ignore my stupid hand in the shot. You can scan that, put it in the Jurassic World facts app. Here it is next to the Dimorphodon. You can see it's pretty big compared to the Dimorphodon, even though they're at the same price point. Here it is with the Rhamphorhynchus, and the Rhamphorhynchus is dwarfed by the Dsungaripterus. It's comparable in size to the Tapahara here, and they're pretty comparable in size. And then next to the bigger Pteranodon, it's again dwarfed by that, and the Pteranodon's dwarfed by the Quetzal. So it's gonna be it for the Dsungaripterus. Alright, time for the weakest figure of this assortment, Velociraptor Blue. We get a lot of Velociraptor Blues, and this is one of the worst, but it's still pretty good. It's the sculpt that saves this one. The paint is horrendous, but the sculpt saves this figure. On the back here, you got all the info and the rest of the wave. I do have the entire wave. Here's Blue out of the box. Blue looks good, but not great. Like, if you were to touch up the paint on this mold, it would look phenomenal. Here's the back side of this figure. I've always liked how they have the different size stripes on Blue. Like, up close, this figure looks so good, but then you look away and then it looks bad. Here's the scan code, pops out of her back. I like these scan codes. I think they're cool. They're fun. Here's Blue next to the other raptor from Dominion that I have, the capture truck one. It's the same mold, and then the up-and-coming Legacy Collection Kitchen Encounter has the same mold as well. Here it is next to the battle damage Blue. Yeah, pretty cool. Here it is next to an attack pack Blue. As you can see, the attack pack got a lot more paint love than this new figure, but I mean, paint budget's gone down the drain, I guess. Here it is next to a human figure. This is the poor mercenary from Fallen Kingdom. And then this is the entire wave. I bought the entire wave. It got the Moros Intrepidus in here, the Dsungaripterus, Miragia, and Blue. So, it's pretty cool. Alright, surprise for you folks. I got some Legacy Collection here. This is the Legacy Collection Velociraptor. And, ooh, it's so bad. It's so bad, but I love it. And I will get into that. Here's the back of the box. It's got the Cosmoceratops and the Pachycephalosaurus, which I do not have yet, but I hope to find. And here's this, like, orange tangerine looking thing. It's, oh my god. It's atrocious. Like, look at it. Ugh, but I love this raptor sculpt, and with paint, this figure would be so good. Here's the scan code on the back. It'll scan into the app. And then, like, up close, if you look away from the body, it looks good. Like, its head looks good. It looks good. But you zoom out, and this thing is awful. This thing is a repaint of the Dino Escape Ferocious. I can't remember what they're called. It's a Velociraptor. It's the same mold. It's the arm-slashing raptor. Here it is next to the original Legacy Collection Lost World Velociraptor, and as you can see, night and day difference. Like, oh my god. Here it is with Dr. Ian Malcolm here, because, you know, Malcolm was in the Lost World, and I don't have Roland Tembo yet, so there's your human comparison. Here's how the gimmick works. You slide it and slash. So cool, guys. Such a cool action gimmick. And it barely even works. Like, look, it just slaps him around. See? Wow. Wow, such a good gimmick, Mattel. Yeah, anyway, don't buy this. Don't, it's bad. Alright, what did you guys think of that? I thought that was pretty cool stuff there. Yeah, I worked very, very hard on that.
definitely. So yeah, very excited for the future of Jurassic World Dominion, and I can't wait to spend all of my life savings on more plastic dinosaurs that I'm gonna sit on a shelf and let collect dust. So anyway, thanks for watching this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next installment. Peace out.